Tensions escalated last night.
Dort and Fears engage in a little extra contact. Everybody coming off the bench.
We had multiple scuffles in OKC, and things got heated in the clutch in Phoenix as well.
Mann and O'Neal have been hot this entire second half, and they are nose to nose at the moment.
Nuggets vs Pistons turned into a thriller, and we saw a lot more exciting plays all around the league. So let's start in OKC, where the Thunder built a 17-point lead in the fourth, and the game seemed like it's going to be just another one of them blowouts. But then
He can shoot over the top every single time as Fears somehow slips in even. Pestered there by Fears, who's got another rip. Fears with his second steal of the fourth, and that time he's able to finish it off. Drives past them, sees an opening, and might have had it tipped and blocked. Now it's 5-on-4 for New Orleans. Skip pass. Bey got it right back. This time he wants the three, and it's good.
uh-oh, a 7-0 blitz in less than a minute inspired on the defensive end got the Pels within 10. Regardless, the champs knew how to weather the storm before it became a hurricane.
Williamson swatted away by Chet. Excellent defensive play on the block. Jay on the floor. Back out to Dort. Once again, no on the three. Offensive rebound by Jay. Shea, mid-range, fade away, the high archer that time! It pinballs in!
That's a big basket too, just to stop the run.
Totally wiped out by Holmgren. Back-to-back blocks by the big fella.
Holmgren puts a lid on the basket with back-to-back blocks, and Shea bumps the lead to 12. However, the Pelicans kept pouring in from downtown.
Was turned away over the weekend. Just a massive understanding by
Game changer at this point.
And it leads to a three on the other end from Murphy. Holmgren another block. Fears banks in the three.
Jeremiah Fears banks in the three to save what looked like a lost possession, cutting the lead to just 5 points. And Saddiq Bey had a nice looking shot from up close to narrow the gap even more, but he missed it, giving the Thunder a chance to regroup.
Popped up. Holmgren able to tap it out to Kenrich. And you get a fresh 14. Wiggins wasted no time. Fires and hits from deep. Working through the offense. Keeping the dribble alive that time. Outside, Dort. Catch fire three.
Kicked it back over.
And another block for Chet Holmgren. That is number 5 on the night.
Chad had a monster game last night, blocking 5 shots to go along with 20 points and 14 boards. So down by 7, time was ticking for New Orleans, which got Bey a little bit nervous.
But he made sure that the officials got together, and now Jay Will and Saddiq Bey, before this play started, the two of them barking back and forth between one another. Something must have been said, because Jay Will, usually one of those guys who's not going to be getting into any kind of scuffles.
This is just a dust-up.
Saddiq wanted all the smoke, but he was lucky that Jalen is a laid-back fella.
And the ball is inbounded to Jay Will, and then the foul by Bey, and now they've got more words. And some posturing here. You got a smile from Jay Will. Bey's not backing down. Just somebody get these guys away from one another.
And when the dust settled, SGA found a crack in the Pels defense when
SGA escapes. SGA floats and scores the two. After all that,
this turned out to be the dagger, as New Orleans couldn't come anywhere near the Thunder at the end. But still, they insisted on firing as many shots as possible on the last possession, which seemed to annoy Lu Dort, who got into a shoving match with Jeremiah the Fearless.
here turnover. Don't want to foul. Murphy, no. Three, pops out. I can just let him shoot it. It's loose. No need to foul. And now Dort and Fears engage in a little extra contact. Everybody coming off the bench, as this had been escalating here, as Dort and Fears tied up there at the end. And now the officials, everybody's going to have to look and see when this happened. I'm sure they're going to try to check as to whether or not it happened with time still on the clock.
The rookie must have said something after the initial contact to get Dort that worked up, and he needed to be extracted off the court and into the tunnel afterwards. He's turning into Brooks 2.0 at a very young age. And speaking of Dillon, he was balling last night against the Brooklyn Nets at home.
The 17-year-old. Brooks to the baseline pull-up. Takes it back outside now to Brooks. Dillon trying to work baseline, goes back inside the paint. Gets the roll. On the shot clock now. Brooks, shot clock winding down. A deep delivery, courtesy of the villain.
Look at Brooks channeling his inner Luka Doncic on this one. In the absence of Devin Booker, both him and Mark Williams were leading the Suns to a double-digit lead in the final frame with 26 and 27 points respectively. But the guests weren't ready to give up just yet.
In the paint. He's got some three balls to go, so has the rookie. Thomas gets a screen, wanted the three, won't get it. He'll take the little baseline runner instead. Every game coming off the bench, 25 minutes. That's where he is right now, is Porter Jr.
The Nets execute an 8-0 run in 1 minute and suddenly we have ourselves a ball game. Dillon was able to stop the bleeding for the Suns with this tough layup, but only for a moment because...
So they got to get a little bit closer so they can get some creation all around.
Williams pocket pass to Claxton inside. Man across the lane. He gets contacted, throws it up off the glass, gets the finish of the foul.
Ooh, that was classic Grayson Allen. It's amazing how Man got the and one though. And the Nets were able to get some more out of the extra possession.
Porter Jr. tied up at the baseline, kicks it out to the rookie.
He hasn't hit the rim.
I'm telling you, the Russian rookie is one cold-blooded killer, giving the Nuggets a 4-point lead after trailing by 10 just 3 minutes ago. The Suns desperately needed a bucket and Mark Williams got one plus the foul.
Suns in dire need of a bucket here.
Like I said, you see where the offense is. It's all out right there.
Pass inside to Williams and we get an and one.
So, up by 1, Michael Porter Jr. extends the hot shooting streak for the visitors with his 36th point of the night. Feeling the pressure rising, Phoenix is looking for the big man inside again.
Get off the ball a little bit and do things like that. Go. Williams back it down on Claxton. Jump hook. Ties it up. 100.
Williams was super efficient last night, hitting 13 of 16 from the floor and tying up the game. Then MPJ loosened up on the other end for a split second, which ended up badly for Brooklyn.
That guy had it knocked away. Suns forced a turnover. Brooks driving, a collision with a rookie, and they'll get a blocking foul called.
Dillon knocked down both free throws to put his team up in front again, which leads us to this chaotic sequence on the other end.
Great job defensively, but the Suns scrambling for the loose ball. Who's going to get it? And we'll get a tie-up. Boy, now
and that's the tech. That's the tech on Dillon. He just literally just pushed Dillon Brooks over.
What started as a fight for the loose ball turned into a brawl after Joman shoved Brooks for no reason at all. And from one "don't push my teammate" to another, the ruckus ended up with 5 technical fouls. All that chaos derailed the players' focus as the next couple of possessions were looking ugly. So eventually it all came down to Grayson Allen isoing Danny Wolf up top.
The screen, he gets bumped there by Wolf. Driving, comes in off the glass. Allen, 2 of the most difficult shots of the night. Grayson pirouetting past the defender with the kiss high off the window.
Grayson comes up clutch with the spin around bucket to ice the game as the Nets didn't have an answer on the other end.
Trying to find some space, fading from the corner, won't get it. Tapped out, controlled by O'Neal and the Suns, and that will do it. Well, we said win by any means necessary, and that's exactly what they did tonight. They closed the game on a 10-2 run.
Moving on to Denver now for another frantic finish between the Nuggets and the Pistons.
And off Murray. And Murray in the lane. It drops. And a free throw coming up. 10 to shoot. Murray. Got it!
He thought he got fouled on that one.
Jamal Murray converts 2 extremely tough buckets to keep his team within striking distance, but the Pistons are much wiser and calmer in these types of situations this season, so...
Nuggets trying to shut off Cunningham. Cunningham into the lane, and he drops it in, and the rebound.
Gotta have rebounders.
And Tobias Harris dropping it home.
Cunningham and Harris bumped the lead back up to 6 with a minute and a half remaining, and after the timeout, Murray had to do it all by himself again.
90 seconds to play. Murray in the lane. Fall away, yes!
Cade had a chance to retaliate on the other end, but his shot fell short, and now Denver can make it a one-possession game on the next play.
Murray, he's got Hardaway for 3! Good! Nuggets within 1!
Tim Hardaway appeared when they needed him the most to cut the deficit to a single point, but Detroit executed a lightning-quick action to leave the Nuggets players wondering what happened. Luckily, Murray continued attracting multiple players on himself before dishing out to his teammates for some rare easy points. And he played some rarely good defense on Cade on the other side, but unfortunately...
Lost it for a moment. Harris falling away.
So, down by 3 with time winding down, does Jamal have some aces left up his sleeve?
Murray turns, fires,
And fouled.
oh my gosh, they fouled him.
The Pistons are fuming, and rightfully so, as on the replay we see that first, Javonte blocks the shot, touching nothing but the ball, and second, Jamal lifts up his legs, which is an offensive foul in most cases. But instead, he goes to the line with a golden opportunity to send the game into overtime.
Let him make the first.
Murray misses the first free throw, and after making the second, he must miss the last one intentionally, but look what happens. The ball fell through the net even though he was aiming for the front rim. He cannot believe it. Now they must foul fast. With 2 seconds on the clock, Tobias Harris goes to the line and he stays calm under pressure, knocking down both shots to keep the 3-point margin. But after the timeout, we get to see the unthinkable.
Here we go. 2 seconds remaining. Nuggets down by 3. They need a 3 to tie. Murray going to the corner. Flies it up.
Oh, he got fouled again.
JB Bickerstaff is raging at the refs as they call a second straight 3-point foul for Murray, but he's out of timeout, so he cannot challenge anything. Unbelievable. On the replay, we clearly see that Green just runs past him without making contact, but Jamal sold it beautifully with his falling out of bounds in one motion. So, drum roll, he's back on the line to redeem himself and give the fans some extra basketball. First one, good. Second...
No good. Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness, he blows another clutch free throw. Let's see if they can get something out of the miss eventually.
Well, you could get a charge from Watson here too. Murray, and it's batted out, and that's going to do it.
Nope, unfortunately for the Nuggets, that's all she wrote for this one. Moving on to DC now for another game that came down to the last shot.
Well, they got to make something happen and make it happen quick. Sharp a 3. Got it, Shaedon Sharpe. Knocks down the triple. Wizards on top by 3. Sharpe operating. Drives it into the lane, right to the cup for the two-hand hammer.
Shaedon Sharpe refuses to give up on this game and with 5 straight points cuts the lead to 1. But the Blazers must foul now, sending Keyshawn George to the line, who splits the free throws, leaving the door open for Portland. Unexpectedly, they go to Sharpe.
Sharpe will take it. 13 seconds. Drives it. Pulls up. Fires at short. Rebound grab by Middleton.
Great defense by the rookie Jameer Watkins, forcing the miss, and now the veteran Chris Middleton will go to the charity stripe in order to seal the deal. He swishes the first one and the second one bounces off the rim before dropping in. The Blazers were hoping to continue the foul game with a quick 3, but Shaedon's shot is way off and the win goes to the Wizards. And we had a close one in the fourth at the Mecca as well, with Westbrook and DeRozan doing their best to keep the Kings in the game.
Oh, look out!
Bridges couldn't get there in time. It's stolen by Westbrook. Ahead with Achua. Right to the rack and a two-hand stuff. Mike Brown calls timeout.
Westbrook, the only king not named DeRozan in double figures, and he's got 14 now. DeRozan.
With his 34th point of the night, Debo made it a 5-point game, but this is when Brunson took over and showed everyone who's the real captain in the clutch.
Previously the captain, the 3-ball, isolated now, looking for more devastation.
Matching their largest lead, Knicks back up by 10.
Put them away once you get them down.
Brunson hits again. He's feeling it in the fourth quarter. The reigning clutch player of the year gives the Knicks their largest lead.
Jalen caught fire, but it was OG on the next play who delivered the exclamation point.
He got stripped by Anunoby, and it comes to Robinson. Ahead to Anunoby, and he throws it down on DeRozan.
A 9-0 blitz got New York up by 14, a lead which they were able to hold until the end, keeping the Kings scoreless for more than 3.5 minutes. The Knicks are now slowly but surely getting back on the winning tracks, and Joel Embiid is similarly getting the bounce back under his knees.
Flory impact there. Lob it towards the rim, Embiid! The process can still fly!
Wow, even he was surprised by how high he got for the alley-oop. It was a festival in Philly last night with both him and Paul George combining for 61 points, finally looking like they were supposed to after all this time.
George, he's been hot in the third, stays that way! He is scorching in the third! Right out, Embiid's three is good!
Joel is averaging 32 points over the last 5 games, and PG went nuts from beyond the arc, hitting 9 threes out of 15 tries. But no one is hotter than the Clippers right now.
Leonard picked up by the Rook, rises over a couple of defenders and knocks it down. Corner quickly. Finds an open down this time. It's a quick shot. Not there. Collins, right place, right time. Oh, big finish as he cocks it back inside. Zoo finds an alley. Oh, punches it in. Clippers by 12 once again.
Kawhi led a balanced attack to their 16th win over the last 19 games. And yeah, the dude ate his tweet last night.
Can you hear the ripping of the paper?
Oh man.
He did it! He's a man of his word!
This gotta be one of the biggest turnarounds in recent NBA history we're witnessing right now. Their run is magical, and so were Luka Doncic and LeBron James in their last meeting against the Bulls. You gotta check out exactly what happened right here in this video. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.